My name is Sezairi, and I'm a singer, songwriter, and producer from Singapore. I've been working on and busy with my new album called Self-Soothing. I started producing and writing at the start of the year in January in Bali. So I spent a month in Bali writing and recording vocals, and then another month in Bandung mixing and mastering. And we're just at the final leg, finalizing all the bits right now. Family support was, I think, quite crucial in making music. I started my music journey in college, but when I got through the auditions in art school, my dad wasn't really supportive in the beginning. So I decided to study audio engineering instead, which was something that he is into because he's a hi-fi salesman. And that's how I convinced him to get my head start in music, and I kind of drifted away from production to performing. But yeah, family has always been really important. My wife is a huge supporter of my music, and I think without her, I wouldn't even be doing this right now, because she literally gave up everything so that I could have a future in music. When you are doing something like performing or creating something out of nothing, any level of interest would make you feel extremely validated. The moment where I take the songs from the studio to the stage and actually see the looks on their faces when something clicks for them in their lives together with the music. As a performer, you can see it in everybody's eyes, because as an audience member, I know it's happened to me so many times as well. I think the most beautiful thing about making music is that it's the one thing that reminds us all how to be a human being. And that's something that's like really underrated in this day and age. When I was starting off as a songwriter and not a lot of people were listening, it was a very different reaction as opposed to now. I get messages every week of people saying the same thing about the one song, but they come from completely different cultures and backgrounds, and they grow up in different ways. The recurring theme in my music is, I think, revolves a lot around love, trying to understand why someone loves you, why you love someone so much. How can someone love me this much? How can I love them more? And I think that's just that need to be held and to be loved. The definition of success in music is definitely complex. With my experience, I have performed to a crowd of 1 to like a crowd of 10,000. And there's one thing that rings true. When someone agrees with what you're saying or relates to what you're saying, I think that is just really the best feeling in the world. To be able to know that that person went to a show or that person listened to your music and that gave them hope for that their lives could be a bit different from what it is. I think hope is really quite the key essential ingredient in this all also. When you listen to music, you feel hopeful for everything that's to come, and that itself is like, it's really medication for the soul, I think so.